can get with this, and you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. Hey Alexis, what's going on, love? Girl, do you have any suggestions for any shows to watch? I'm watching like this one show, but I'm kind of late on it because I had stopped watching it for like years, and now I'm just back to like watching it, and it's getting more juicier and interesting. But I also need like another show because I know it's gonna be ending soon. Thank you. You post your question whenever you're ready. Oops. I had a really nice. Well, it wasn't like a full dream. Maybe it was. Maybe I don't remember. But I just remember I was cuddling, rubbing, and holding a cat, and then I woke up. But I feel like the cat came in my dreams to comfort me during my time of need. So that was nice. And I do want a cat someday when I'm, wherever I live, I'm allowed to have one. So thought that was. Oh, so children's shows. All you have is your phone. I be watching it sometime on my phone. I got Paramount on my phone, and I be watching some shows on there. I got Netflix on it. I got Hulu. I got what's that other one? Peacock on my phone. Cause I got rid of a TV in my room because I was going through like a spiritual thing where I was like not believing you should have a TV in your room. So I got rid of it, and I haven't got one for the room since. But the one in the living room, I watch here and there. But mainly, I just like to chill in my room and like watch it on my phone. Oh, you do? They're great affection. Yeah, that was really nice in my dream. Like it felt so real too. I'm like, that's crazy. Then I had a dream I was putting popsicles in the freezer. I think that was a sign of like me being hot because I didn't sleep with my air conditioner on. So I think that was a sign of me like being hot and stuff. Dreams are like funny. Aw. Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely worth it. I feel like you know, and they gave me a little free trial for like a longest period of time ever on Paramount. But I hate those. You a real good nice meal, and then you wake up from the dream before you get to eat it. I was pissed. uh, so I don't know what I'm gonna eat today. The current energy CJ has towards being in your son's life. The last few days have been terrifying. Oh Lord, I almost had a heart attack the other day walking. Thought this dog was about to jump the gate and attack me. It's a good thing I had my taser on me because I would have had to tase a dog. Let me see. Do I want to start off with this deck or not? For real? You can almost taste the food, right? Do you feel like they give more good like side effects and symptoms and more than like bad side effects, or like is it really like working for you? Because I have a cousin that's on that as well, and like she says it's not really like working out for her. I guess everybody's like different. I even thought about should I go on that, but then I don't think so now because I'm kind of over my depression, so that won't make sense. But I do probably need something for like PTSD or something else. But anyways, let me get to the question. Going back. Good right reading here for Alexis Barber, please spirit, thank you. Good right reading here for Alexis Barber, please spirit, thank you. What is CJ's current energy towards being in his son's life that he has with Alexis? What is CJ's current energy being in their life? The son that they have with Alexis was CJ's current energy towards being in their son's life. Alexis would like to know, please spirit, thank you. But they did help. Ooh, okay, that's good. But I don't like that heart beating thing. That always scares me. I know some edibles that'll do that to you too, or some other things will do that too. Mm. Okay, interesting. The first thing I'm kind of seeing is like they don't want their son to see them as just like I'm hearing like a bank, like a just even though it's like yes, it's they could feel like even though it's like yes, I'm your father, I'm supposed to like take care of you kind of thing. It's like they still want like maybe like their son to like get to know them like individually as like a person too, not just like oh I just see this person as someone who has to feed me kind of thing. So that could be like their perspective or like um their take on it kind of thing. That's the first thing I'm like seeing. Yeah, maybe they feel like I don't know how things work with like between like how you guys co-parent. I don't know if it's like you got full custody and you have your son a lot, and then like when it goes to their father, but he could be like whenever he does see his son, he could feel like it's more of like a serious thing. So maybe he feels like he again might be expected to like again I don't know I guess this example might work better. Like say when he mainly see his dad, it's like more so when your son is going to school and different things like that. So he might feel like he has some more of like serious times, or he maybe expects or assume that like things have to always be serious. So he could maybe again want to maybe see his son like more in the summer times, or just again like have a little bit more fun. Maybe he feels like right now it's just responsibility, 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 like that's all it is kind of thing. And maybe they're just like looking for a little bit more like you know fun here. Or it's like if they already are having like fun, it's like they don't want to feel shame. They don't want anyone to make them feel shameful about it, whether it's like you or their mom or someone else. It's like I should be allowed to like play the game with my son, and it not be like a oh you're bad for like playing the game, and you allowed him to like skip school for a day or like skip a shower for one day. Like he might think something is not that big of a deal compared to like what maybe other people think. So it could just be like they want people to understand their perspectives on like how they parent kind of thing, because they could feel like it's like I'm not in the wrong, or it's like again like one day wouldn't like hurt for something. Yeah, that maybe they feel like they really don't have like a say so as to how things go. Just had a baby, he's not here. No, oh I'm sorry, hon. Is it long distance? Like does he not have transportation? Like what's going on? I mean, there's no excuse really. Like even if he didn't have a car, he could catch a lift to go see his son, right? You know what I mean? So again, I'm not really sure, And does he have other like children besides with you, or does he work a lot? Because that can get in the way as well. So if he's like working a lot, it's like, of course they will want to probably like see their son, but it's like, they got to work too to make money to take care of their son, kind of thing. So it's like a hassle. Which again is no excuse. And I know everybody's different, but if it was me again, if I didn't have a car, I would just go catch a lift to see my son. Or if I did work a lot, I probably sacrifice an hour to go. Not even an hour. I think moms are different. Like moms is always going to be more nurturing and want to be up under kids more. That's just a fact. Moms are more. That's because we have the nurturing spirit. That's the empress. That's why the empress is out here. Like that's what moms do. Men a little different. Not saying that they wouldn't be nurturing or they wouldn't care about their kids, but it's always not going to be more than a mom. That's just my, I feel like, belief. And I feel like part of it is kind of like factual because again we have that very nurturing energy, so we're more likely going to want to be up under the baby 24/7 and like be more worried and be more like there, like we probably would go ahead and lose a job, or not really because we still got to take care of the baby, but we might make more changes to the schedule, move around, sacrifices, stuff like that. Men, it's like they're probably thinking one way, they're more logical. It's like, well, if I don't work, I can't help to feed the baby. And then if I actually choose not to work, then it's, you know what I mean? Like I could spend more time with the baby, but it's like, then it's going to be complaints that I don't have money to like contribute. So he feel like he could be like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Which again, no, not making excuses because you both, decided to lay down. You knew what, we're all grown. We know what the possibility could be if you're not abstinent or safe sex and things like that, right? So it's like you chose to lay down, have a child, and children are a blessing. So nothing wrong with that. So happy, healthy, beautiful baby, boy. But you know what I mean? Yeah. But I also feel like he doesn't want to like spoil his son either. It's like, yeah, he wants that fun part, play the game and whatever they do, but he also could be on a spectrum of like not wanting to spoil. And again, I don't know what your thing is, so maybe it's like a little bit of a difference of like how you guys want to raise, your children, which can kind of um I wouldn't say get in the way, but it's just differences. Like maybe you're a little bit more spoiling to the children, and he's like, no, because they're gonna grow up and they're gonna not be able to get off our hip. You know what I mean? Yeah. He might even still be like in shock kind of thing, even though you know what was gonna happen. You know what I mean? I also feel like it could be like a comfortability thing and like a I don't want to say acceptance, but I do feel like they could be used to like you being the one that like does all the caretaking and stuff like that and being like a very strong independent woman. So I don't think it's like um how can I best say it? Hmm. I'm not with it. Um, but again, he could just be like used to you like being in that environment, being in that thing, especially if like your mom or someone else kind of like helps you too. Again, it could be like that. They don't feel like they have a say so. Not only that, they're like, again, they're like used to that kind of thing, and it's kind of like a they got it kind of thing. And they also could feel like where you are is like a better environment than what they have going on kind of thing. So it could have been like a, you know, they had to get ready. They weren't necessarily ready, but they feel like, okay, I got to get ready, you know? So they're trying to get all these finances together, you know? It's just you. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Or maybe they just think maybe other people have plans because they feel like there's some type of input here. But yeah, I definitely see them with the World card and the Nine of Pentacles, definitely used to like, again, you doing it on your own and your independency and feeling like you kind of got it. I also I feel like even if you do kind of like tell him about the struggles or the stress that you're having doing it by yourself, maybe you're not putting it on like too much and full on. So I feel like he could like see your stress levels as a little more reduced than they actually are, kind of thing, if that makes sense. It's like he might feel like you could be like y'all are struggling a little bit, but maybe he don't know that you're like struggling, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I feel like he needs, yeah, I definitely feel like, I don't know if it's now, but he probably will eventually hit a wall and realize that like the routines and routes and different things like that he's taking is not gonna like work, because he could be like trying to, it's like a dead end. He could be trying to work on stuff that's not necessarily bringing him the finances that he need or want, and it's like frustrated that other people don't see their vision. But it's like it's cool to have a vision, but once you know for a certain time that it's not working, maybe put it on a back burner and do something that actually works now, because you have priorities. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know if it's like he wants to do a podcast or whatever his, kind of vision is, and it's like maybe that's not making them the most money right now, and they need money right now. You know what I mean? So that they are able to spend more time. Yeah, I'm here. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. But yeah, it's like they feel like if they can't help themselves first, they can't really like, help others. And it might sound like offensive and selfish, which can be a little bit, but it's also a harsh truth too. Like if you can't really help yourself, you can't really help others either. Yeah, I feel like he could have these spurts of moments where they're like very motivated, inspired, and they get things done, and then they have a whole few months where it's like they're down and they're burdened. Yeah, I feel like they definitely don't want to end up like their father, but they could feel like they're like it could be like a possibility, and they're like scares them. He could be like trying to learn a skill, but it could be taking long to learn this skill. I don't know if this is working on cars or whatever it is, but like it seems like their main priority, which is like it should be your children, but it's money. But at the same time, they do go hand in hand, because you have to like be able to financially support your children. So that's why I said again, it could be like stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Is that, yeah? That's why I feel like, yeah, he could have a lot of like father issues. I don't know if he has mother issues, but I can definitely see like um the father issues. I feel like they got a lot of debt. They could like owe a lot of people, and not just professional people. Could even be like, other people outside of like profession. Yeah, he might have not felt like he had a lot of time to himself, to like live his life, and you might feel the same way too. So it's not really fair for either of you or your child. You know what I mean? So he might not feel like he really had to live a fulfilling life, but maybe neither did you. You know what I mean? We have, it's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. So I don't know. Maybe he calls sometime to like see them, but it's like not physically there. And again, not to make an excuse, but maybe they put in like a little effort in, but it's like not a lot and it's not enough, which is understandable. Okay with your life, yeah. So I don't. So then that's definitely his energy. He's not okay with his life. He didn't feel like he ever probably lived a fulfilling life, kind of thing. And his dad is Jamaica. His lad's probably living his best life. I want to go to Jamaica, but anyways, yeah. So he could be feeling like, not to say like your children is a mistake, but because they're a blessing. But he could just be feeling like in general overall that he's been making like mistake, and like he's just been like effing up like a f bomb kind of thing. So he's definitely like aware that like he needs like help, you know. But then on the other side, he might feel like certain things are like too late for him. But he is again like trying to get his money together. So he could be feeling like maybe his life is like cursed or like again like yeah, it's like maybe they feel like they can barely like keep a roof over their head. And it's like I can barely keep a roof over my head. I definitely am not gonna be able to keep a roof over someone else's head. So it's like they're trying to figure that out. So I don't know if it's like I did get that in one of your reads before too, like them wanting to like move together and stuff like that too. So I don't know, when they will probably present that, but maybe that's like a sacrifice because again, like if they have like whatever they're working on financially where they are, then it's like they would have to choose to leave that, come there, and then like start over again and try to find that financial stability. I want to clarify something. Sun card judgment. Queen of Cups, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Empress, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, he might feel like he don't have the freedom to just like pop up and come on a random Tuesday. It has to be like it has to work like maybe for both of you guys' schedule, and that's something that they could hate because I definitely feel like they want to be here, but they might just feel like things are like a hassle. Again, that's why I said, are you long distance? Because that can definitely be like an obstacle that's in the way, finances that have to get kind of thing, and maybe they feel like y'all can't figure out a time. Always home, yeah. So they might have like a really busy schedule. I don't know. Maybe they work like 7 days a week. So I don't know. Maybe they have to figure out. Maybe if they can talk to their boss, they're like, "Hey, I can do. Maybe I can try to do 6. So one day I can go see my children." Or maybe if that's the case, maybe they have to sacrifice and find another job that's going to give them a little bit more freedom. No one is here. He lives 30. Does he have again? Does he have transportation? Because again, I feel like it could be some obstacles here. But again, like I said, it's no excuse. You can catch a Lyft and Uber, you know, or you could walk, or you can ride a bike, kind of thing. Yeah, so if he has all that, the only thing that again could be in the way is just like having to work a lot, which again, like, I don't know if he think it's possible to like, get time off to, or again, it might be one of those jobs where it's like mandatory that you work those 7 days and, whatever case may be. It might be with the chariot. So I don't know. I would probably like discuss that with him. I don't know if he's discussed that with you or, maybe have a talk of like, what's going on with work kind of thing, like what's really like in the way. You know what I mean? You do too, you can drive to yeah, see? Definitely. You could drive to him. That works. But then again, it's like if you do drive him, is it going to be that job, that 7 days mandatory kind of thing? Is he going to even be there? You know what I mean? So I think that's something that, like, yeah, definitely has to be like discussed. What would he be mad about? What you do? Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if y'all ever like been to court over like, not saying that you have issues, but to like figure out like a co-parenting or like a mentor or a therapist or something. Because I'm just a tarot reader, so, and I don't have children, so I can only give you the best advice that I can possibly give out of that. But at the same time, maybe you need more. You know what I mean? Because again, I don't have children, so I don't really, I can't relate that much. And then, again, I'm not, don't have any like legal kind of profession information kind of thing. But I can tell you, a little what I see. But other than that, you know what I mean? Now let me go back because I know you were saying a lot tuned in. Oh, I said 1 month old. Oh, he works in, well, I'm in Ohio. He works in Ohio currently. He will be done for a month. This is his first. And you're in was North Carolina, or I don't know. Don't laugh at me. I'm not that geographical or however you say it. But see, yeah, that can definitely be like an issue. Long distance, and you got to, I don't know how many hours that away is, and then you got to try to find a day, drive all those hours and stuff like that. But again, like I said, it's no excuse. Like he made the decision to lay down. He knew that it was a possibility that children could come out of this. He knew you guys were long distance. You know what I mean? So that's something he definitely has to like figure out, regardless of like his circumstances, and But yeah, like you said, you can even drive to him. Like so, it's nothing wrong with that. Y'all both got transportation. So the only thing is, it's like working a lot. But other than that, it's like you know, all he does is work. Well, I mean, working is definitely a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But again, like he could definitely sacrifice to maybe get a day off or something to come. Is he help? Well, you say, oh, he does. So that's beautiful. He's helping you financially. You did say he give you a lot of money and stuff. So that's good. That's good too. But definitely physical presence there definitely matters too, when like connecting with your child and everything like that, and maybe helping change a diaper, wash a dish. So he definitely might not be putting effort into that, but I feel like he's definitely putting in some type of effort you know and this is kind of like how relationships been back in the traditional days. It would be the stay-at-home wife, and deal with the kids, and the man will be working. It kind of sounds like that a little bit, to be honest. But maybe you don't want that, you know what I mean? And that's something you like maybe have to express more. But so he's pulling some type of weight. You're pulling your weight too. It's just that, you know, maybe y'all both pull a little bit more weight. Because there's some dads out here that they don't even financially support, you know? So at least he's working and like getting, trying to get something. And again, it's not making an excuse that he doesn't come to see, but it's a start. 'Cause like I said, it could be bum on the couch with their feet up, living in their mama's basement, and you know doesn't care to give you a dime. You know what I mean? And what about your family too? They why do you know why they don't choose not to support, or is it just like you understand because they're 3 hours away? But yeah, why would he be mad at you? You said text tell him needed to help me pay for a nanny since he has never been here. Right. Well, I think it is a start. Again, you have to look at the reality. Like, I'm pretty sure if he lived with you, that would be a lot easier. But he's all the way in Ohio. You're all the way in North Carolina. He can do something, but you can't expect too much with that information. You know what I mean? Like, he can't. He's not a freaking. It's not a miracle. Like, you live in two different states. You know what I mean? And I don't know if this is like what y'all chose, like, or if this how it started. Did he always live in Ohio, or did you always live in New York, or did he go to Ohio because of an opportunity to get himself together? You know what I mean? So yes, he's a grown man, and some things aren't an excuse. But damn, give him some type of credit. And I'm not trying to be offensive, but like, I feel like y'all both are kind of pulling some type of weight. But you just said again, you can drive it to him too. So either one of y'all could at any time drive to each other and like make a sacrifice for a few months. Right. Yeah. Yeah, we get it's his baby, but they're also your like family. Like everybody's family is a part of if they're like good family. Not saying they have to take care of your son, but like I'm pretty sure like a sister would want to see their nephew too. You know what I mean? So not saying they have to take care, but like I was just wondering, like I'm pretty sure like a sister would want to see their nephew or like it's nothing wrong with like family being apart, you know what I mean? He knows you will put him on. Do you really want to put him on child support if he's already giving you a whole bunch of money? You might get less if you put him on child support, to be honest. Like, is that something you really want to do? You're exhausted. You both are exhausted. You know what I mean? You're not working. You're taking care of kids, and then he's working. So you both are doing some type of work. It's just different work. So you both are exhausted. Just think, if you had a job and you're taking care of the kids, that's double the exhaustion. He already has a job, and then he comes and like which again, you guys are supposed to do that and take care of your kids. But I'm just saying, like you both are exhausted. Everybody's exhausted. Hell in the world. All of us got responsibilities. Like all of us has to have a job. You know what I mean? Like or have something to have some type of income coming in, and that takes away from everybody from their family. You know what I mean? That takes. My mom's at work right now. If I want to just go and have lunch with her right now, I can't. She has to be at work. You know what I mean? If I want to see a boo or a lover right now, I can't. He's at work. You know what I mean? If I want to see if my nieces and nephews, because they like to spend the night and stuff like that, can't all the time. Got to go to work. You know what I mean? So it's not. I don't think it's he don't care because I'm not getting that energy that's malicious. Like oh whatever, just whatever. It's work, and it's nothing that not. Again, it's something they can do about it, but it's not much that they can do about it. You know what I mean? Like again, if his schedule is Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, he has to be there. If he's not, he's fired. And it might be hard for him to find another job again to financially support anybody. You see what I'm saying? So again, I'm not making excuses that he's not seeing his son, but I also feel like he is a little bit incredible being that he's working and he's financially supporting you. He could choose not to. You know how many like actual real deadbeats there are in this world that's not giving their kids a dime or working or anything like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, if he got to show up 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, that's what he got to do. He can't just be like, oh, nope, I need to go, do this, that, and the third. He possibly can get fired. Now, if he's lucky enough, he get a job that's like, oh, we understand. Go do what you got to do. And of course, if it's an emergency, like, hospital or something like that, then it's like, F this job. I'm going to see my son. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's like, I have to do what I have to, got to do what you got to do kind of thing. And then with you too, again, you say you're at home taking care of the kids. What if you did end up getting a job? You can't just be like, oh no, at any random moment, I'm about to go see my kids. You know what I mean? That job is going to fire you because it doesn't work like that. Hey, Ashley, what's going on, love? But I wish you the best, hon, and much of luck. But again, like I said, maybe I'm not the best for this situation because, again, I don't have kids. I'm not no legal professional in the courts that deals with like co-parenting and child support and all that. I can only tell you as much as I see. But I mean, like I said, that's my take on it. What if he wasn't like financially, like you said, giving a lot of money? Then it's like he's really not helping. You know what I mean? And then it's like, what will go on then, kind of thing. You're welcome, love. Yeah, the King of Swords, Empress, High Priestess, Six of Cups, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, Sun card, Devil, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. So number nine could be significant. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Moon card, Four of Swords, and the World card. You're probably not gonna come after to me after this. A lot of people don't because I'm not a tarot reader that like babies people, sugarcoat, give them what they want to hear, take their side all the time, and I'm just not that kind of person. So, but again, like I said, maybe also I can't be the best that like helps you in that department because, like I said, I don't have children, and I'm definitely not a legal professional in that manner. So that's what I will advise, because they will know more about how to deal with that situation. But I blame some of the jobs sometimes. Sometimes I don't think it even is the parents, whether it's mom or dad. Sometimes I really do blame these jobs. They got you working 12, 14 hours. You got to wake up and go right back to the job again. It's like you don't have time for anything. You don't even have time to wash your own ass with some of these jobs. And that's why I choose, me personally, not to work 9 to 5 or even 9 to 5s like that. If it's a factory you want me to work 10, 14 hours, I'd be like, nope, I'm going to the next opportunity. But some people don't have that choice because maybe they really need a lot of money, especially if they have like children and stuff, you know? But me, I'm like, nope, because I have a little bit of that choice and a little bit of that freedom. But if I had like more children and stuff like that, it's like, dang, I would have to do what I have to do? Thank you, Ashley. You can post your question whenever you're ready. And each time I see you, heart starts to pound. Whenever you come around, yeah, you I need. Oh, freak. Okay. Not a lot of them coming back. Turn the E's. Okay, I feel you. Girl, I'm still sticking to what I'm saying. Give it one more time for a man. If it don't work, I'm changing over. I talked to this one guy today, and he like we talking and like what we gonna do for the weekend, whatever. He just gonna bust out telling me something he wanna f. I'm like, better go get you a prostitute or something. I do something. I'm like, why did you tell me that? What was the purpose of that? What was the need of that? Because you ain't getting nothing from me. I say, child, I be questioning like, is love even real, or like, is this is love over for this generation? Like, what's going on truly? Well, let's see. Direct reading here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Direct reading, Spirit. Thank you. What is coming towards Ashley for the month of June 2025, the rest of June 2025? What is coming towards Ashley for the rest of June 2025? Where are we? How many days are we in? Just the fifth, right? Yeah, not that long. Okay. Hit me up when you out of jail. Hold nobody down. I remember my ex went to jail, but it was only for like a couple days. If it was anything past that, yeah, I definitely was not. So it's a good thing he came out, just a couple days, because baby, I'd have been like, all right, bye, see ya. Hmm. Okay. What the hell? So I'm first starting by seems like a little fun energy. You could be going like laser tagging or like different kind of things, stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of your shell. But you could even be like going like on a blind date. Maybe somebody's trying to like hook you up with like their cousin or their uncle. Uncle. Oh, that's hilarious. You could be having like a deep conversation with someone about about aliens or something. Might get like a workout trainer or something. Ain't trying to get comfortable. I'm weak. Yeah, I'm here. I'm seeing playing beer pong. You might be like traveling. This could be like you're at one place and it's like hot weather, and then you go take a trip and all of a sudden you in snow, snowboarding or some shit. Yeah, so I definitely feel like it's gonna be like a plot twist, twisted turn, like something unexpected kind of thing that takes place. Could be going with like a maybe like a male friend or like a male cousin. I also feel like you might bump into somebody at the store and you kind of like try to hide from them. I don't know if this is like a ex lover or like an ex friend that you don't want to see you, and it's like you're ducking behind the clothes. Oh, what? Clarify. Is this what it is? What I'm seeing? Because what in the world? Four of Swords, Queen of Wands could be. That's crazy. At first, I was like, it could have been like a car accident, but now I don't know. This could be like, oh Lord, I don't like this. Oh, what in the world? This could be like a third party that's like stalking you, and like you might like physically see the person and catch this person like stalking you. That's so weird. I know it was like somebody that I knew that they was in this kind of situation with a third party, and like um the girl and the guy kind of like were following her around where she was driving around in town, and they like text her and it was like you shouldn't be texting and driving kind of thing, and it's like how in the hell you know I'm driving and where I'm at and all that kind of thing. So just thought that was very weird. So hopefully it's not a similar situation, but it kind of seems like it might be like a little bit similar situation. That's crazy. But let me answer this door real quick. They gotta fix. It's a maintenance man. They gotta fix something. Okay. Whew. They ain't even at the freaking door. I went down there for nothing. But it could be because it did when I got it. It said third party, so it could be. What else is going on? We have yes, it's possible. So maybe it's something you really want to go on or manifest or something like that, and it's a high possibility, high chances for it. Could be going to like a grand opening of maybe like a friend's business or something like that. Or even if it's like you don't know them, maybe somebody invites you out or you decide to like go kind of thing. You might even decide to like book yourself your own little like personal like hotel or suite or something. That's nice. Yes. But I heard stand your ground. So maybe it's like the first room, you don't really like it. So it's like you got to let them speak up and let them know, like, I need something better than this. Or this is not what I really was looking like expecting. uh, Might be like a water balloon fight you got going on. What is going on? It looks like you're having fun. You might even be helping somebody study here too, or somebody's helping you study. Could be like a water sign that confesses like they're interested in you. Who is this water sign? That's kind of it's kind of creepy, but maybe not. I don't know. The word. It's like it could have been like those people where it's like you might have like bumped into them a few times, but it's like you don't really know them. You haven't really had much conversations with them, kind of thing. And then it's like kind of come into your life. So that's kind of like weird, but I don't know if it has to be. I don't know why I heard I'm a big kid now. So maybe you're like crying because your children is like growing up. I also heard something about Pride. I don't know. Maybe you're going to a Pride event. Or you might have like an opportunity to dissect a cat or like purchase a real actual fur coat. uh, Straight off the animal. No, it's probably not straight off. But that's hilarious. I just heard, how low can you go? Can you go down low? Can you take it to the floor? Who's you playing that with? Could be like some friends. Y'all might be like sharing y'all little sexual tricks with each other. Like, oh, this how I archer, this how I archer, this how I know this little trick when you give me oral. I know this, and it's like a fun girls' day. Ooh, maybe y'all got like matching outfits. Ooh, it's cute. But you might be like a little like you might share like tricks and stuff, but you might not really tell like who you did it to or like how good it was because maybe you're not really trusting. It's like, yeah, I'm not telling that much though. So I don't play that. Yeah. You could maybe be like doing. I don't know if you do your own toenails, or maybe if not, like maybe you just start and be like, you know what, I'm gonna try it for myself and see if I can do this thing, and you like kill it. Could also be like taking professional pictures, or this could just be like for your own confidence kind of thing. I don't know why I heard she was a fairy, and I'm mad I heard that because I hate that song. I'm sorry, and I'm tired of hearing it. So why? Hmm. A neighbor could be like paying you to like babysit or like walk your dog or something. You might fight a friend's pet. Oh my lord, what's going on? You better be careful. Hopefully, you don't get in conflict because somebody didn't put their dog up or something like that. And it's like, well, it's their house. Oh man, please stop it. Could be going to a store where you sample a lot of food here too. I don't know why I see you going to TJ Maxx or something like that. I really do feel like you can be stepping out of your comfort zone. Like you might go to a bar or something like that, and like, or maybe it's like I don't know. Maybe you'll dance on stage somewhere. Maybe you not thought you'll never like dance on stage or dance on a pool table or like do something. Could be saving money here too. It's like wherever you get it from, whether it's a job, a friend, whatever. Like you're hurry up and like, it's like you're paying yourself. Like maybe you put like, I don't know, some percentage in savings, and then the rest you kind of like allow yourself to do whatever you want with it and have fun. Yeah, we have embraced. Oh, we also have embraced the wisdom of the unknown. So this will also be like some surprises that spirit has for you in June. Who knows? You might get a tongue piercing or boobs pierced, or you might get a new tattoo. uh, you might get. Oh my lord! What in the world? You might get in like a relationship that lasts like short term, but it could be like fun while it lasted kind of thing before like maybe your actual person comes. You could be going to like a cancer support event too. It's our halo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, we got expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Yeah, you're practicing self love even more. Your belly button. Okay, I see. Yes, it's time. You could also be like eating all your favorite like old school snacks and just feeling like very nostalgic. We have you are not your situation. One of the keys to becoming spiritual is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself and further outside yourself than the world can touch. You are someone even if you're not your financial situation, your job, your relationships, or even your body. Find out who that person is and you'll be unfuckwittable. Hint, you'll probably have to do some soul searching. So again, you could be like, some of these days it's kind of like you're cutting yourself off from the world. You're having a me day. You're like tending to yourself. You could be like being more authentic, speaking up your more truer feelings, expressing more, like letting people know that like this shit is over. You don't support me or whatever case may be. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not holding my tongue anymore. Tired. Yeah, letting go of resentments and grudges. I just heard back to life, back to reality, hey, back to life. So maybe you're like, I don't know if it's like you're working, you could like take a little break and then go back to work, or this could be like once you're done having fun, you're like, okay, let me go apply for some jobs. Or maybe you like vent to a bartender. You know, you thought you never would like vent to a bartender. I met the bartender. Ooh, looking at me. I met the bartender. Oh, okay. I met the bartender. I also feel like you would like you're getting more stronger in like your faith and stuff, and maybe closer to God. Like maybe you'll like you're not afraid to like bust out and pray anywhere, or you're just like praying more no matter where you are. You could be like meeting a couple that's been like married for years and like getting good advice from them of like how they made it work and like oh, you might not one of them. Oh Lord, yeah, you could have a hell of a ride in June. I'll say that. No, because it could be like a liver that's like they keep focusing on like how they were the shit in the past. Like, oh, so I had so much money back then, blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay, what about now? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, who cares? What about now? Because now matters more. Like, we're in the now. Oh man. Period. Prayers answered. You could also be like, I won't say preparing for your wedding, but it could just be like, getting ideas of when, whenever you do get married in the future. So maybe you're like, well, I'm just curious. I want to know my ring size. So whenever that time comes, or, I want to get some ideas of dresses, or I want to, or this could be like if you already have certain beliefs, you might change it. Like maybe at first you wanted your wedding did like one way, and then you change it. Like, matter of fact, I want to have an outside wedding, or, things could be like changing. Might do like a hot wing challenge. Oh Lord. So I'm gonna be on fire. That sound like him. Also heard don't like burn yourself out, like don't overwork yourself or overwork out kind of thing. It's like be careful. I do feel like you have to assert boundaries because it could be like people popping up kind of thing. And it's like, I'm doing my homework, or I was taking a nap, or I want to be by myself, or whatever case may be. And it's like, I don't know, it could be like friends or cousins or somebody's like popping up, and it's like, can't do that. You know, I might not answer you. Like, what? You could be test driving for a new car too. Even if you don't feel like you're close to getting it, you still could be like, again, like getting ideas. You might even find yourself kind of like trying to stay strong due to like maybe like sexual temptation or something like that. Maybe you're like drunk and crying, like, I really want it, but like, I'm not gonna sacrifice it. I'm still gonna like choose to maybe stay celibate or something. Also, be careful when doing your makeup. Don't want to poke yourself in the eye with some eyeliner or something. Oh man, not you don't have it no more. Right. It's crazy. I mean, it's cool if you think about it like, dang, I had lost out on that money or, whatever case may be, and still be like working towards the future. It's like, it's nothing wrong to think about it, but to keep harping over it like it matters is the problem. Because it's like that money is not here now to help you. Like that money is long gone. Ooh, like money I had just made 2 weeks ago is long gone. I got to worry about the money that's coming in now in the future, right? Yeah, maybe you and your friends kind of like go watch boxing or like play around and ride in toy cars. Maybe you're small enough to fit, but I think you guys could be like doing some like wild fun things, and I feel like it's gonna be very needed for you once you like again once you have like your little me days or whatever, and it's like, okay, I'm ready to come out now. Let's go. It's like, let's go, bitches. It's like, let's go. Ooh, but I hope they gave you clarity. We got something out of that. And we can go on to your next question. You had the Tower, Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, Chariot, Two of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Wands, the King of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Death card, Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Strength card. Yeah. Why is this? I hate that. Jay putting into yourself more, trying to chill, working out because I'll be feeling sick. Yeah, don't do it. Don't overdo it. You don't want to faint. Somebody definitely did. They went like on an intense walk run, and I think they like was in a garbage bag, or I don't know what they was in, but they fainted. Or if you feel like you're gonna like break a bone, or like your muscles are extremely sore, or like you basically know when to stop, or you're like you really can't catch your breath and stuff. Yeah. Jeez, but I want their jambalaya, but sometimes I like spicy food, but that doesn't always mean I'm in the mood for it. So I wonder if they can do like less spiciness. I don't even know if that's the option, but I'm starving. Being to myself, hollering. For real, this guy just keeps blowing me up. And I'm just starting to know you, so I definitely don't feel like you should have expectations when we barely know each other. You know what I mean? Like I'm live right now, and I choose not to tell them because right away I don't always want to tell everybody that I do tarot readings and stuff. You know, but it doesn't matter what I was doing. Like I was watching my show before I got on here, and I still didn't want to talk on the phone with him. Like once I'm ready and in the mood, I will. And then if you didn't want to, I wouldn't have no hard feelings about it either. You know, I'm more so of a texter unless I'm really into you and we can really hold like a long conversation without it being awkward on the phone. So it's like, no, I would rather text. And like, I hope you don't think I'm gonna be like texting you every back and forth all day, every minute. You know what I mean? Like, because then I'm gonna start to feel like maybe you don't have anything to do, maybe you don't have a job if you're that available, and I don't like that because I want you to have a job. Oh man, like I don't like clingy guys. I don't like guys who don't work and want your attention 24/7. Like a little, some attention, yes, but too much and you're not working, no. Good night reading here for Ashley, please spirit, thank you. Good night reading here for Ashley, please spirit, thank you. How's Josh currently feeling about Ashley? How's Josh currently feeling about Ashley? Why would that come out first? I don't know why I'm getting too with the spiritual animal meaning of a duck right now. Like, why? It usually doesn't come out at the beginning of the reading. So I just found that a little funny. Like, why in the world did that come out first? But anyways, yeah, let's see. How's Josh currently feeling about Ashley? Girl, your channel needs to be something else sometime. The messages that come through. Ah, man. Oh, he can't wait to see you, girl. He can't wait. Girl, when he get out, good luck. He's gonna be aggressive and coming towards to pursue you. I feel like he definitely is still trying to impress you, even though he's in the situation that he's in, kind of thing. He's still trying to get some brownie points. Let's go against the norm. I want us to be together, even if that means breaking a few social rules. Yeah, it's like he gonna fight to the end to convince you. You know, you should choose me out of all your options. I'm worth the while, even though I'm in the situation that I'm in. Oh my lord, this I promise you, I think that's the same message that keeps coming out. I need to focus on my family right now. They need me. Dating you will be too difficult right now. Well, it's not the same message, but it's kind of like similar to the other message I was getting. Let's see if it does kind of like come out though. It might come out again. Ooh, he might just. I don't know if he already said he loved you. Maybe he is gonna soon drop the love word, drop the L bomb, whatever you want to call it. I just heard how much you love me or how much you like me. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, he could feel like most of the things that he have going on is due to the past. So it's like, could you just overlook that? Most of it's from the past, even though I'm dealing with the consequences right now. Oh man, he could want to like apologize for being like impulsive sometimes or impatient or, you know, he could want like a first with you. So say like he already has a son, maybe he wants like his girl to be with you. He could be like not expecting much from you, or it's like if they are, they're trying to like let go of some of the expectations. I knew it was like a making up energy. Just wait and see. I'm gonna make it up to you if that's the last thing I do. Ooh, what the hell? Yeah, I just heard that song. You got me in chains for your love. No, I wouldn't change this love. So it's like he doing a lot of fantasizing, not just sexually, but like romantically too. You know how you write the name in the sky and stuff like that. He could just be thinking about all that stuff, kind of thing, and he could be like understanding, like, okay, now I understand why they did that kind of stuff, or now, you know, he could feel like a little shame that like maybe at first he didn't like know his rights, kind of thing. So again, I feel like he's just really trying to impress you. He could appreciate like any advice you give them or any conversation or anything. They could like love your voice, like happy, excited whenever they hear it melt. Yeah, they're trying to be a little bit more appreciative because it's like you don't have to talk to them. Yeah, they could feel like most people, you know, leave me kind of thing. So it's like trying to be more appreciative. They also could feel like this is not funny, but they could feel like you're like again, they could see you was like very strong. They could see you was like if they do have like a baby mama drama kind of thing, they could see you was like one of the ones who would like be able to stand up to her and like because maybe he had other people in his life where they were scared of her or like they got fed up, they left, or whatever case maybe. He might feel like you will be like not that you'll like take bullshit, but like he could feel like you'll be the one who will like stand up to her kind of thing because maybe he felt like others were like not standing up. I'm hearing the Mariana speeding. I'm speeding. Speeding, trying to get to your love. He could have also been speeding too. Like maybe he's learning, like, you can't be, you can't be speeding in the car. You'll get pulled over. You know, like some people think these rules is a joke, or they think they're gonna beat the consequences all the time, or they think, and he learning. He learning not just with the relationship with you, but with his life in general. He's learning. Like, well, duh. But again, some people are like stubborn, hard headed. They don't learn until they're really like, and some people don't even learn after they get the consequences. But I think, it's good enough that like he's gonna be like learning his lesson. Yeah, they love how blunt you are. Yeah, they could feel like they're hard to love, but like you're still choosing to like, again, give them a little of your energy. Yeah, they could feel a little bit more vulnerable with you than they have been with others. Maybe you want to know like their future plans. And again, it's like just wait and see. They feel like just wait and see. Like they're gonna again impress you. I just heard oh man. They could feel like maybe like their record is um cleaner despite like or clean despite what, is going on right now. It's like you can even do a background check or like you can look through my phone. Like I have nothing to hide. Yeah, they could feel like y'all would be a power couple and like make a shift on Earth. They could feel a little abandoned, but again, they're trying to learn to be more appreciative because it's like you don't have to be there at all. I just heard favorite girl. Yeah, he feel like he has to like earn your love, earn your what other word can I use? Because I feel like he does like um I don't want to say like crazy girls, but like he could want that energy where like he stick us up for you, but you also kind of like support and stick up for him. But it's like again, he's realizing like he has to earn it kind of thing. He could also be like happy and grateful, like um, you might have a clean past too, or even if your past is cleaner than his, like maybe you were never on OnlyFans or something like that. It could just be something that he's like happy and proud about, and it's like, ooh, I may have to worry about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, they could feel like your smile is like really bright, your eyes are really bright. Even if you have like dark brown eyes, it's like that little twinkle. Uh, but I feel like they could be like trying to keep reminding you that like they're not any of your exes, they're not your baby father, they're not this, they're not that, and it's like they don't want you to like take anything out on them based on like your past relationships. I just heard I can look at you, so I don't know if y'all like have that little like playful thing where it's like, what you looking at? Don't give me that, and it's like I can look at you. Yeah, it's like he wants to get to a point where it's like he's the richest guy you know, or the wealthiest you know, kind of thing. So it's like you wouldn't have no choice, or not a choice, but it's like you wouldn't look at other men, you know, because he might feel like, okay, famous men, you know, me or you would probably never see a famous person, but other than that, it's like, other than that, I'm gonna be the richest man, you know. Yeah, they feel like they want a happy, healthy life with you and a happy, healthy sex life. Yeah, her I wanna be down with you. Yeah, so he feel like, again, like in order to get you to be like down for him, he has to be like down for you first. Yeah, it's her. I like the way you think, kind of thing. Yeah, set my romantic gesture. I want to experience something meaningful with you. Yeah, her. I'm done trying to test you to see if you care about me. It's obvious. It's obvious. Yeah, it's like sometimes maybe like they get off the phone and it's like, oh, I'm about to go to sleep and da da da, and then don't even go to sleep. Thought they was real tired and was about to be knocked out and all that. But then now they're anxious and want to talk to you again. But it's like I don't want to backtrack because maybe she's really going to sleep, kind of thing. And I don't want to bother her. I don't want to take up all your time and like keep you up all through the night. Even though I probably would like to, but yeah, Ten of Wands, Emperor, King of Cups, or no, that's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so it's like they love when you tease, but they hate it at the same time. Yeah, he could worry about like you finding him attractive, or like again you thinking that it's somebody else better for you. It's like they worst fears. Yeah, it says, please stop punishing me for the past. Let go of the past, or their past. So even if it's not like a past between y'all, like he hurt you, it could be like whatever went on in their past. It's like, please stop punishing for me for my past. So it could be that too. He could be like scared for you to meet his parents, but maybe he feel like they would be harsh or like they would embarrass him. We have they're not you, I choose you. Yeah, so it's like they want to prove hard that it's like, no, it's not no third party, or it's definitely not, baby mother. Yes, it's I regret listening to family and friends about you. I feel like it's the wrong time but right person. I never had to work this hard in love. But it's like it's grown on him. He's liking it now. Maybe at first it was like, oh, this is too hard, this is too challenging, blah blah blah, complaining. But now it's like, okay, it's like I can get used to it now. But yeah, I'll take you clarity, huh? You said create distance so it can be more intense. Holler. Why you like him so much? about that past mess. Want you to have his son. See, yeah. But he has a little, oh, okay, so it's the opposite. So he's dead serious about what he's been telling you. Yeah. So you about to leave too. I ain't scared, period, but I ain't dealing with it. Hot commodity. Okay, I like that. Yes, definitely. Hard to come by, baby. Why she doing all this? Sometimes it could be because the man is giving the woman energy. Sometimes the woman is just a freaking nut basket delusional case. Or they're just bitter. So you'll have to definitely, intuition determine, which one it is. But I feel like it's he actually doesn't want her. And this is not the first read I got that in. I think I got that in another read too for you. That he actually doesn't want her. Hmm. But some women, they just can't get over it. Especially if they did think that they had a little, at least had a little something in the past. It's like some women just can't like get over that fact. It's like, who could they really love besides me? Like, or I can't believe they moved on. Why he's staring at you? Yeah, motivate him to get money. Period. You always should have some people around you that motivate you to get money. It don't matter who it is, a lover, a friend, a parent, um, a colleague, whoever. Like, yeah, it's good people. Motivate me to get some money. Motivate me to lose weight. Whatever. I love somebody that can motivate me to be my best version of myself. Tuh. I don't want you to motivate me to eat McDonald's every day. Ah, expect the way you, especially more than okay. He don't. It's like he got more evidence, physical proof that he could show you. Like, look, I really don't want this girl. Yes, and listen to intuition, standing on boundaries, exactly. And with anybody, not just him, definitely. And it's crazy how it has to work with these men, but it works. Men and women are different, and we just have to like accept that kind of thing. I seen a title that said "Get used to men's nature or don't date" kind of thing, and I feel like that's kind of true a little bit. But then it's also true that like, what you allow is gonna happen, and you know, and it's also true that like the more you give a man, the less they will give you. Not saying that it's like all bad men. Of course, it's still good men out there, but it's just nature. Because again, masculine men, they chase. The women, we kind of like sit in our femininity. Not saying we don't do anything, but like we nurture and we kind of you know do a little bit of the easier work. That's why men have men jobs like construction working and different hard jobs. Women don't do that. I mean, some they choose to do it, but it's harder on their bodies because they're a woman at the end of the day. With us, we do a little easier stuff. So that's why whenever a woman is chasing a man, it doesn't really work out. Like he has to come towards you, kind of thing. Not saying you don't ever like you can't ever send him a text every once in a while or show him a little love, but it's saying like don't always text him all the time and like be emotionally available every single second or beg him to be around or just don't be a pick me basically. Not ghost him a little hollering. And it don't even have to be manipulative. It can be natural because maybe you really have things to do. You know what I mean? Like the guy that's blowing me up right now, I'm on live right now. I'm busy doing a reading. Now I'm not gonna go back and forth texting all day. And even if I was just reading a book, again, like I'm not going back. So don't always have to be like manipulative, like, oh, I'm purposely intentionally like, you know what, time to ghost. It can just be naturally, like, I'm really like doing something, I'm really like, chilling, I'm really vibing, I'm really, I'm over here having a girls' night out or whatever. Like, I'm choosing me first. I'm choosing to take a bubble bath, stay in, take a nap, do this, that, and the third. I'll see you another day. uh, we've already spent the last 4 days with you. It's time for a break. Uh, Even in relationships, that's why some people will be getting tired of their partners because they're spending all that time together. They don't get time out to have space to even miss each other. It's like everything is involved. That's why I like to have my own life outside of a man. That's why I don't like clinging in because I don't want to be your whole world. I know that's a dream for a lot of women. They want to be their man's like world. I don't. I want to have a life outside of you, and you know, I want you to do the same thing. I'm not like that. I'm not like, oh, my man can't have fun. He has to be a prisoner and stay in the house all the time so I can feel safe and secure. I'm not like that. So like, you can have fun too. Just don't do nothing to betray me. Because I'm definitely not gonna do nothing to betray you. But at the same time, maybe I just want to have a girls' night, or maybe I just want to, whatever. Go to a dance class. I don't expect you to like always be at every single dance class I'm at. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Period. Want some space. Like, I don't want that much involvement because that's kind of like what you do with your kids. That's what you do with your kids. You show up, you try to show up to all their dance classes, stuff like that. I don't want that with my partner. Here every once in a while, okay, cool. Now, if he played a sport and played football, that's different. To show up to their games, it's kind of like different. But even then, like, what if I have my own business and you're like out doing your football thing? I probably wouldn't be able to show up all the time because I'm over here working my shop or something like that. You know what I mean? And that's okay. I feel like sometimes y'all can come back together. You tell me how the game went, or I tell you how the shopping went, or if we don't even want to share that, we just want to enjoy each other, whatever. But again, it's like they will resent you if you are playing the masculine role. If you're taking their role, they will resent you. Or if you have a kid with them too soon, they will resent you. Certain things they will resent you. So a lot of people gonna hate on it. Keep it on low. Yeah, I mean, nobody has to know. It ain't their business. They don't have to know. I mean, there's one girl. She didn't tell nobody about her relationship until she got engaged, damn near married. And like some people were like really upset and stuff, but like it's her life. Like, I feel like if you're that upset, like, what's really going on? You know what I mean? Why are you trying to be that involved? Unless you're like a parent, like I can see a parent, maybe a good parent, a little like frustrated, like, dang, you didn't tell me. But other than that, like, if you're not the person's parent, like, I don't see why you would be like super upset. Because even if I was like a friend and you waited later, yes, I probably would like to know, but I'm not gonna be like mad and take it out on you. I'm like, what? Why you didn't tell me? Oh my gosh, girl, congratulations! I have to go get you something. We have to celebrate. We gotta, like, I'm not gonna be that pissed. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're that pissed, then you probably didn't have good intentions, and it's a good thing you didn't know. Keep it on the low. Yeah, you know, you don't know who you can trust. Ideal to have people you can trust around. That's why I feel like I'm doing better in life because it's like people I know for a fact 100% it doesn't have my best interests. What's the point? Even if I feel lonely, nope, I'm good. And I'm definitely not telling you what's going on because you've been trying to sabotage it. So it's like certain ex friends and ex lovers are not in my life now. I wouldn't dare. Like that would definitely be so stupid on my part. As many times as they done cross me, even if it again, like sometimes I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it might get a little lonely and it's like I should unblock this person or I should but it's like no, because remember all the terrible things like no. So I'd rather be lonely, even if for a couple days or something. I don't need that many friends. About two good genuine friends is enough. Because it's like if they'll do that one thing to you, what else could they do to you? How much further could they go? You know what I mean? You have to think like, oh, if you can do that, what will be your next move? To betray me again? Like I'm not waiting on the next betrayal. I'm out of there. Especially if it's like they can do that to their own friends or their own mom or their own parent or their own whoever. What you think they're gonna do to me? Or you keep spreading my business? Why would I keep telling it? At this point, I should know better to not trust you with information. Hello, Marissa. So these are donation-based reads today. Nothing is offered for free today. Anytime I do free readings, it will say in the title. So if you want to come back around, whenever I do free readings, you can. If you would like your question answered now, you can donate, and the prices will be in the description box. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing well.